Hi, it's Annie Caspar. It is 1:24:17 at 1:28 p.m. and I'm just doing a very brief update for everyone. I've begun the letter program, and I was on Derek Robinson's call last night with some incredible TIs. You're such inspiration. You really are. You really are. I just can't begin to tell you how appreciative I am of your incredible bravery, courage, and fortitude through a very difficult 8 years. I know because I've been there with you. And I just got off the phone with a representative here locally to scream about the criminal obstruction of my IRS Social Security issue. So moving on that as well, but because that's what it is. So anyway, please feel free to contact me directly at anniekaspar@gmail.com. That's ANIKASPAR@gmail.com, and I'll put the links below this video if you'd like to see a copy of the letter. Facebook is making the link a little bit obstructed, so I would rather speak with you directly or communicate with you directly. The goal is to get 10 TIs to get this letter done in a personalized manner and get their individual project done correctly so that they can then train 10 more TIs, and then those TIs can train another 10, and before you know it, we have 1,000 to 10,000 letters out there, which is exactly what we need to be successful as we move forward. Needless to say, this kind of protocol, program, awareness, action campaign can be used internationally as well. So I welcome international TIs to join in this. And Catherine Horton, be in contact, because here we go, lady. Thank you again so much for your incredible videos. I wish I had your youth, and I wish I had your fortitude and your ability to describe so perfectly, unfortunately, what we have been enduring. The next stage for me, now that this letter is getting ready to go out, is to package together at least 10 TI letters, this letter, to the UN, to Geneva, as well as New York, at least 10. Ideally, I'd like about 20 to do a group filing. So please contact me about that as well. And the next thing is I need to put a website together pronto specifically for my work so that it's easier for me to communicate with everyone. And it's easier for me to also share basically what is the commencement of a movement, and to bring together people in a very constructive, forward marching manner. I think what's happened over, at least in the 2.5 years that I've been back in the United States and have been monitoring carefully the TI community as well as my own targeting, is that there hasn't, we're all so assaulted. There's not enough energy for us to waste time and energy. We really do need to work in a very focused, coordinated, concerted, comprehensive manner if we want to terminate these programs, or in the worst case scenario, just mitigate them. And I think we can do this. I really think we can. I just think we haven't been coordinated enough so far. Thank you, Karen Stewart, also for your input. I look for more. And guys, this is really huge. Lloyd's of London, I was just told by Linda, and I won't use her name because I don't know if she wants me to, but I have to, Linda, because this is such a critical piece of information. Lloyd's of London just terminated all insurance coverage for electromagnetic weaponry, electromagnetics, period. That's monumental. That means Lloyd's of London and all of the other insurers know the outrageous liability that's coming, and that means that liability falls right back in the right back on the desk of the perpetrators, and that's exactly where it belongs. And Lloyd's was very wise in that. I take my hat off to you, Lloyd's. They haven't been around, I don't know, how long have they been insuring? 500 years, something like that. They haven't been around for that long because they don't know what they're doing. And that's fantastic news, guys, really fantastic news. More good news, but I want to keep this kind of brief because I'm putting together basically a mission statement and the kind of thing that we'll be able to share with other TIs worldwide so that we can really unify and we can direct our energies in a positive, proactive, productive manner, and cease the division and the infighting and the looping. Because that loop thing, that's like one of the most destructive things we can ever do to ourselves, and to anyone else we care for. So thank you again for all of your wonderful feedback. It was a pleasure being on the call. Oh yes, and next week, I'm thinking next Wednesday I'll start having calls. Mine'll be a little early. They'll probably be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They'll be limited to an hour. And the reason for that is I want people to come prepared and be able to work off questions they already have, be able to speak directly about what they've been able to accomplish that week and what kind of progressive movement they've made. And then, of course, have more questions at the end of the call. I limit it to an hour because I have found that the majority of meetings in life really don't require more than an hour if you've got the right people at the table and if they're organized. Much love. Thank you so much. Blessings, blessings, blessings. And I really think we're going to do this. And by the way, I did something right. There's been very little flyover. And as you can see, I'm recovering from, 26 air dumps. That was a lot. Thank you so much, everyone. Again, look for my contact information below. And I'm going to start doing much more educational videos. I'm still practicing. I got to practice. I've been kind of out of commission for 6 years. Yep. Five. Thank you.